So Spirit just said with the pen, you're on 10. So a lot of you know how to write well. Many of you are writers or like artists, musicians, poets, poetess. Okay. Many of you write. Some of you write screenplays. Some of you want to write music and movies and animation. And yeah, that's what I'm getting with that line that they just gave me. With the pen, you're on 10. So I heard don't stop the beat. Okay, so I feel like many of you are crafty. Okay. And I heard the power of the pen. You have been blessed with the power of the pen, okay? And the fact that you could do it over and over again, that's a beautiful thing, because that means that you have a gift and you could use it to your advantage. You could use it in a way that it's beneficial to others, but then it also pays the bills. I heard it pays you. Okay? And it does not get any better than that. Doing something you love and getting paid for it? Oh, wow. This is amazing. It's nothing better than that. Because it's not working. It's just creating at that point. It's not working, it's creating, and that's gorgeous on all types of levels. Okay? All types that just hit the levels. It's levels to it. Just like that. Okay, so keep writing. If you haven't picked up a pen in a long time, pick up the pen. If you want a pencil just in case you need to erase something, pick up the pencil. Hey, have both. Do what you like, but just do something. Okay? Do it. The thing that you want to do that. Okay? Because I feel like many of you may be questioning if you still can. I just heard, can I still even do it? I remember when I was feeling like that because I didn't pick up the pencil in a long time to draw at one point. And I was like, I don't even know if I can still draw. But drawing, I feel like you might get a little rusty maybe, but it's still there because it's when you just know how to do something naturally, it doesn't go anywhere. It's just like in you, you know, because it's a gift that was given. It's one of your superpowers. I feel like gifts are superpowers that are bestowed on you for a purpose, because all of the gifts that we have, in all actuality, the master plan is for you to use them to, it's like represent your relationship with the Creator. And it's also very respectful to use your gifts when it comes to your relationship with the Creator. Because imagine, I'm going to use a more practical example, which you know, guys, I always use practicality when it comes to when I share messages with you, because I feel like it sticks and it makes sense. Because if it doesn't make sense, then it's like, what's the point? It's like giving your child an opportunity to do something and then they do nothing with it. It's going to be like, I gave you that, and you can be doing some incredible things with what I've given you and you're not even using it. Right? Or someone that asks to borrow something that you actually use often, but you know, that's one of your people, so you're like, all right, you can borrow it, don't break it, you know, give it back when you say you're gonna give it back. Then they don't give it back when they said they were gonna give it back, and then you find out that they weren't even using it. And it's like, come on. So don't ask me for my stuff. You know, it's that type of energy. So Spirit is giving me the signal to tell you that when you use your gifts and your abilities towards good, it's like you illuminate the beauty within the connection that you have with the Creator, as well as with your spirit team, with your spirit family. You strengthen the bond that you have with your spirit family, because you're actually activating. When you activate, you're given more, and that means that others, okay, they're taking me to another place, but And I believe I've taught this to you guys too. And I'm teaching you these things from experience, but I had to go through them to understand. The more you take action with your abilities, the more spirit guides will come and help you. There are spirit guides for every phase in your life that help you. And these are things that aren't taught to us because you know what it is. But they'll come and help you for those specific things that you need at that time. So there's some that come and go, just like real mentorships, real teachers. Like in the physical, I should say, not really real because spirit is real as well. But let me say in the physical, it's the same way. Like when you graduate to different grades or, different rankings or however you want to put it, you each stage has another mentor, teacher, instructor. It's the same thing for spirit. And you'll feel as you change and elevate, you will feel your energy shifting. Every time your energy will shift, and your abilities enhance as well as your mindset and your confidence. Because the more you know, the more confident you become, right? So that's why I always tell you go, because even if you feel weary and you feel like you don't have any confidence, it's shot, and you like, oh my gosh, I can't do anything. When you just get past that hump of not doing anything, you actually do something, you're growing and you're showing spirit that you're ready for more just because you are on go. Just because you are on go, you're like, you're allowing them to put opportunities in your path while you are on go. You're allowing them to highlight certain aspects of life and certain possibilities to you so you can see them, and they'll know that they'll intrigue you, so you might go that way. There's a higher chance that you'll go that way if you're already in motion. So if you're not doing anything, it's like, how can they even get to you to show you? You have to move mentally, I almost said mentally, mentally, physically, you have to move, because that allows spirit to work for you. That allows spirit to drop jewels on that path so you can see certain things that they want you to see to enhance your possibilities. And many times, most opportunities on that path are good. It's just about which one will you choose, because you have your will. And I think that's the most beautiful aspect of having a relationship with spirit. It's that not only are your spoken words powerful, your written words are powerful as well. And they give you, as powerful as our spirit family is, including the creator, we are given a choice. I just heard the choice also identifies which side you're on, because when you don't choose yourself, it's like you choose the enemy. And I don't want to scare anybody or make them feel uncomfortable, but when you don't choose yourself and you don't choose what you truly want to do, you'll begin to walk the path of the enemy, because it's away from God. It's away from God's path for you. So even if you don't have any bad intentions or anything like that, you not choosing yourself and choosing to go above and beyond for others when they're not even there for you, and you're like people pleasing and stuck in that space, it completely messes you up and it shatters possibilities for you, because you're not on the right path for yourself. And then you'll notice everything is just upside down. Everything's going wrong. Why isn't anything working? What is happening? When you see those signs, that's a cue that you're on the wrong path. That's your cue. That's your cue. It's time to reroute. You have to reroute in those moments, because those moments it's like an alert, like an alarm goes off for you to tell you, oh, this is not right. I'm not even supposed to be here. I don't know how I'm here with this person. I don't know how I ended up in a relationship with this person for so long. I don't know why I'm still at this job. Because sometimes when you could not like a certain position that you're in and stay there because you know you have bills to pay, which is understandable. However, when you know something is not working and I'm not telling you to just completely up and quit, because everybody can't do that. However, you can set yourself up to move on to another opportunity by, on your free time, working on opening up that pathway for yourself, by taking advantage of training if you need it before you get to another opportunity, or applying to different places, or getting in alignment with what you actually want, which is a different opportunity, something different from what you've been in. And that is the goal, and that is what can really see you through to the shift, to the change. Now, I feel like many people, they get stuck in a space of complaining about not wanting to be in a certain or under a certain circumstance, and they just keep complaining and keep complaining and keep complaining, but then they don't do anything to get out of it. So it's like, you're gonna just complain for the rest of your life then? No, don't do that. If you want to leave, you have to create an open way for yourself. You have to create the path. And when you start to do that, then Spirit will open those doors for you and will bring opportunities to you. But you have to move. Continue to move. I feel like many of you are in motion, which is beautiful. I commend you, because sometimes things can get so challenging that it makes you not want to move in this space, because this space is created to be difficult. It's not easy here on earth. This is a tough realm to exist in. So I get it. But you have to like supersede those thoughts of impossible and turn it into possible, because anything is possible. It just depends on how you're looking at it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so the power of the pen will take you a long way. So when you're having a good day or a bad day, say whatever you feel to say, because what you say will be pure, no matter if it is considered good or bad. But let it flow, because that's how you know that you're in flow. When you let it flow, that's how you know you're in flow. And the flow will only strengthen, and it will become an overflow. When you're in flow, the flow becomes an overflow when you allow it. The dams that have been built in your subconscious mind will begin to be torn down. It's like the words were coming so fast, I couldn't get them out fast enough. Okay? You know what a dam is, right? How it is a wall and it prevents the water from, the bigger body of water from overflowing in a lake or a river. Not really a lake, but more so a river. So look at the flow of cosmic energy the same way. The blockages are from projections. The dams that are within our etheric energy is from projections of people, as well as you believing the projections, as well as you projecting on yourself, because people could do that too. So it's time to challenge yourself to supersede any projections that you were believing before, from yourself or from others, and just continue to go no matter what, even if it's uncomfortable. Because I heard sometimes the most uncomfortable choices bring the best results, and that's because it's a risk. Sometimes things that you do, or many times in life, when the things that reap the most rewards are risky, and it makes you nervous. Like, I don't want to do that. That's scary. But if you have the ability to do it, you should. You just need like a mentor to help you in whatever area that is, it would be a good idea, because they could help you see something that you can't see, and they could help you elevate quicker, because there's information they have that you don't, and you don't have to go looking for it. So remember these points of clarity on your path, because all of it is real. is all real, and it becomes so much more beautiful and so much more fascinating to the mental when you actually see the results and you actually go through the experience, because it illuminates the fact of the beautiful in the world instead of highlighting the horrible. All right, my loves, I hope this message gets to who needs to hear it, and I'm sure it will. Everything you do, do it with love. Always remember the creator is in you, and the magic is too, because you are magic. You know what I almost said? I almost said the community is in you, and the magic is too, because you're magic. Oh, we walking around with communities inside of us, and not in a creepy way, but I'm thinking about communities of ancestral lineage. I just heard. That is powerful, and our ancestors are within us, and they do run through our blood. Wow, it's amazing. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.